What is going on, members of the Shy Guys squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome to week 1 of the IBL Alolan League against Brendan, otherwise known as Dark Devil 26, head coach of the Marlboro Mudsdale. And yeah, we're going to take a quick moment to look over the teams that were brought to this battle here. I'm going to run you guys through what I have brought, and then I'll tell you guys, just, you guys can see what he has, but I'll give you a little bit of an in-depth explanation to our team that I have brought here today. So our team consists of Weavile. I can read them in the order they are down there. So we have Lucario, which is a Life Orb Lucario with Poison Jab, Close Combat, E-Speed, and Crunch. Enough speed to outspeed Tapu Fini. Then I have, or actually I don't outspeed Tapu Fini. I think I outsped the Lycanroc. I think max speed Lycanroc, Midnight form. Then we have Komala Huffington, Assault Vest Huffington, max HP, max attack, with Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Wood Hammer, and Rock Slide. Choice Scarf GOODRA with Sludge Wave, Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse, and Focus Blast. Timid max speed, max special attack. Mimikyu, Lumberry SD standard Mimikyu set with speed to outspeed Fini, because that was like the speed tier I went for here because I couldn't go past Mence. Cassib, Berry, Elemental Hero Prisma, the Necrozma, because he had a Miss Magnus on the team, and Necrozma could actually 1v1 it, which was kind of funny, and I can have Rocks and Earthquake for the Magnezone, Psychic, and Excessor for the Umbreon. Then we have, finally, last but not least, Haku the Weavile with Poison Jab, Icicle Crash, Pursuit, Brick Break, and Acid Downpour in the ways of Poisonium Z. And my opponent has brought here today Magnezone, Lycanroc Midnight, Tapu Fini, Umbreon, Braviary, and Salamence. I predicted his team pretty closely. The only difference has he brought the Mence. But we've spent now 2 minutes of just us talking about the team, so we should look into the battle, because that is why you guys are here. And let me just tell you, this match, man, got me all sorts of hype. So I'm challenged by Brendan here. He's got that boring ass post. I got that smug post going, though. I'm going to send in Yato Noragami, which I need to shorten down in my names because spacings and character limits, as he opts to lead with the Magnezone. And he's going to withdraw this thing, of course. He doesn't want to catch close combat. So he goes into Finnick, which is the Tapu Fini, and he's going to get up that Misty Surge, lower down the power of Dragon-type moves, and not be able to get status and some stuff. And this thing took a lot of damage, which consider me to say that it's not that bulky. But it's way too early to judge as of now. So I'm going to take a Life Orb hit. I see he's leftovers, which is very good information on our part. Also, the Lusamine theme, I'm sorry guys, but I love this theme. It's going to be a reoccurring one on the channel, like a lot. So I'm going to switch into Huffington here, my Assault Vest Komala with the Comatose ability. And he's going to withdraw Finnick here and go into Magneto again, which is a good but bad switch on his part. And here he's going to Volt Switch, and I'm going to drink that. Look at Huffington, he's like, huh? What happened? So he's going to swap out here into Drake, which is the Magnezone, as he, or not Magnezone, the Salamence, as he knows Huffington gets Earthquake, and he ain't having none of that. And I kind of want to preserve Huffington here, as he also decides to withdraw Drake and go back into Magneto. So he's making all the swaps here into Magnezone, and I kind of took some time to process this, and I don't know how he plays yet, so I'm just not sure. So I made the very safe play into Mimikyu on his Salamence, but I'm going to have to withdraw here, and I'm going to go into Amethyst the GOODRA. Now, the baby is here. She is here, my boy. So he is going to go for a Volt Switch, of course, get that momentum going, make it shift, and swap into Blue Rogue, which is the Braviary, and Jesus, this thing is a threat and a half. Like, my god. So I'm just thinking here, I have to do something here. I cannot stay in. I have to swap into something. So I go into Elemental Hero Prism, because spacing, again, I messed up with that, so next week he's going to be called Prisma. And Brave Bird comes in, and by god, that did 160 points of damage. That is Choice Banded, ladies and gentlemen. That is Adamant Choice Banded Braviary, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to have to let Necrozma drop here, because I don't have a switch into this thing. What the hell? So unfortunately, week 1, Necrozma was just, kind of here to give this thing recoil. But this allows me to make some swaps and I'm gonna go into Haku. And what I was thinking here is I could click Poison Jab, but on the off chance he goes into the Weave, Magnezone or whatnot, I was thinking about Brick Break for a moment, but I kind of just went a safe play against him right here and clicked Icicle Crash, which, to be honest, either way, was kind of a bit of a questionable play. Now here, I could have made a play, but I was a bit hesitant to make it in case he wanted to like scout for it, because he is in range right now of Acid Downpour from like max HP Tapu Fini, and I was a bit hesitant, like, do I want to go for it, do I not? And I swap into Amethyst because Amethyst can drink anything this thing wants to go for. And Brendan told me here that this was a misclick. It was supposed to be Moonblast, but he does click Surf, which you're just gonna eat. Look at that, no damage. And here I'm thinking, okay, I've been played for too long this match. He's not staying in on a Sludge Wave. I am going to click Focus Blast because I've had enough of being on the back play of this entire game. 10 turns in and I've just been played. I gotta make a stand up here. I click Focus Blast. GOODRA's got her spectacles on, and that shit is like fire. Look at that damage. Just 60%, almost. Give or take 54% maybe. Yeah, 55% maybe. And that is crazy. This Umbreon is not invested in Spadef at all. Like, this thing is so uninvested. It's not even funny. So I went for a second Focus Blast as he goes for Protect. Just, you know, checking intentions, seeing what it was. I'm gonna withdraw Amethyst here, expecting you to make some sort of swap out, and I'm gonna go into my Mimikyu. What you're gonna do when the Mimikyu? So he's gonna go for a Wish, and if I would have stayed on Focus Blast again, that would have been great, but I couldn't risk it. That was just too high of a risk, not enough reward. And I could have gone for Swords Dance here. That would have also been very well. That would also been very nice on my part. But alas, I decided to go for Play Rough as I wanted to keep my disguise and stuff. Even though this thing is meant to go for Swords Dance, so I'm kind of a bit upset at how I play Mimikyu this game. But you know, we're learning still. Gen 7, it's just adapting. But this thing still does very good damage to this here Tapu Fini. So far, I'm behind 6-5, and it's been 14 turns. It's crazy. But I know I can swap into GOODRA every single time, because look at this Moonblast damage. This is still a GOODRA, and it's not invested in HP or Spadef. That did good, but you know, this time though, I decided I don't want to risk it. I feel like he's just going to pick me off anyways, and he goes into Wolfpack. Wolfpack the Lycanroc Midnight. And this is bad. This is very bad because he gets free Stealth Rocks here. He gets free Stealth Rocks, which is bad. I can't poison him because Misty Terrain, and I just have to swap into Lucario. So I do. And me making this play, in fact, sacks off Lucario because I can't click anything but Close Combat. And with this Close Combat, his Magnezone has Magnet Pull, guaranteed, and I'm -1 at 80%, which means that, like, even after -1, like, even if I were in neutral, Thunderbolt had a chance to kill, but now that I am -1, it's guaranteed OHKO from the range I'm at. It gets a guaranteed OHKO from full. So Magnezone comes in. I know this thing's timid based on damage against GOODRA from earlier, which is crazy, but he's Timid Scarf, and he knocks out my Lucario, which is very, very unfortunate. But at least it's not a 6-0. That is the important thing. So I send in Huffington here, and I have one thought in mind. No spin blockers. Lycanroc is dead. I don't want these rocks. They're getting out of here. I don't care what he does. I'm Assault Vested. I can drink this. Well, drink is an understatement. But I do opt to go for Rapid Spin because I can't have these rocks here. My team is too weak to rocks at this point, and if I let them stay up, then I have lost. So I'm going to preserve Huffington here and go into Amethyst. Now this might look like an odd play because GOODRA doesn't have a lot of HP left, but I think I made a really clever play here, as I do live the Thunderbolt, and it leaves me at like 12. I go for Focus Blast. GOODRA's got her spectacles on, shoots that Focus Blast on the Magnezone, and a Yaga! Magnezone's out. This pain in my rear is out of here, boy. Get out. So next up, he sends in Drake the Salamence. And I'm thinking, what is this thing? I have a feeling this thing is Yache to deal with Weavile. And he confirmed to me it is in fact Yachiberry, since I didn't see anything from it. He goes for Steel Wing, which looks dope, by the way. So Mimikyu's disguise is going to be busted, unfortunately. And he's going to withdraw here. And he's going to go into Tapu Fini, or Finnick, as he called it. Which I'm not quite sure the reference to, but honestly, Tapu Fini, man, you're looking good. You're looking very good, Tapu Fini. So I'm going to go for Play Rough here. Look at that damage. That's like a clean, like, 4-hit KO after leftovers. Hold on, I'm just going to take a drink. I got this new cup with a mustache on it. It's really cool. So I'm going to go for a Play Rough again, and that is going to put it at half. And he's going to go for a Moonblast against me, and Mimikyu, why you drink, though? My girl Annabelle is just eating it up like it is nothing. Like, oh my goodness, I'm just stoked. I'm just like, my god, Mimikyu, why are you 1v1ing Mimikyu, like this Tapu Fini? It kind of made me wish I ran a different Z move on Weavile. It kind of made me wish I ran all-out pummeling instead of Acid Downpour. As it is going to come into play later, we'll get there when we get there. We still have another like 13 turns to go. But Mimikyu knocks out Finnick the Tapu Fini, which is crazy. Mimikyu just 1v1'd it. And in comes the threat. In comes the god. The banded Braviary. I outspeeded so I can go for Play Rough. Some could say that I should have preserved this thing a little bit. Sacked something else like Huffington maybe. But it's gonna come into play later, and I'll talk about that too when I get there. I think I made the right play by just attacking, because I'd have to do something, and I don't know how it would have played out if I didn't do it. But I'm gonna swap into Weavile here. I'm gonna go into Haku, because it is my only play that I can make, and I'm gonna Pursuit on the off chance he wants to preserve this thing. I don't think he will, because everything else outspeeds, barring the what's it called? Komala, but I just went for the safe in case he swapped out. So in comes Dumbreon again. Dumbreon is here. He's here, my boy. And I'm gonna go for Brick Bread. If I had all out pummeling right now, I would have destroyed this man, but alas, I don't. So he's gonna go for Hidden Power Fighting. Nice tech to hit my Weavile. Unfortunately for me, he gets a crit, which probably didn't matter. It probably was 2 KO anyways, and it did 80% from a crit, and crit is like 1.5 times damage. So you guys do the math there, but I decide here, Acid Downpour is the play, and if I had all out pummeling, this thing would have been dead. But I do not. I have Acid Downpour, which by the way looks cool as shit. Like look at this. It's like just enrapture this thing and then watch it drown in poison, which is crazy. But it barely lives on like a sliver of HP. And he goes for Wish. If I would have gone for Brick Break that turn, put it around the same range, and then gone for Acid Downpour, I could have killed this thing. So that was a bit of a misplay on my part. I knew it didn't kill. I actually did the calc too, and I knew it didn't kill, but what do you do? So I'm going to withdraw Haku here. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go into Amethyst, which also like could be a very, very scary play, but he goes for Protect. He goes for Protect, which is fine. Very fine, very fine. And here I go. I only have one play to make, and that is Focus Blast. I'm focusing blasting, and he's going to go for Protect. He's going to scout it. He's going to be like, okay, what is he doing? I think he thinks I'm Specs at the time. And I go for another Focus Blast. He protects. It's fine. I could have very well missed that one. Who knows? He gets his leftovers recovery, and now he's out of range. So very nice play on my opponent's part to choose to do that. But he decides to withdraw Dumbreon here, which is going to matter a little bit. He's going to send in his Salamence, which I know is like, I just know from this play, I was like, okay, he's going to Dragon Dance here, and he's going to sweep me in this game. And right here, I was like, oh my god, what do I do? I had to sack Huffington. Huffington served me no purpose anymore. Like, he had Woodhammer, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. The mons he was meant to cover are gone. It's this thing and Umbreon left. He goes for Dragon Dance, thinking, okay, GG. GG, my dude. He clicks Dragon Claw here. Knocks me out. And now sitting writing down in my notes, I was like, Salamence, Chaos, Komala, GOODRA, and Weavile with Dragon Claw, because I figured he's probably max speed. He outspeeds my GOODRA now. I go into GOODRA though. It's my last resort, thinking maybe he isn't max speed. And would you know it, he is not max speed. He does not outspeed a GOODRA, and bam, Dragon Pulse that boy, and he out. my god, my heart was pounding here, because the thing is, I still have a chance to win this game now. Like, I'm still in this game. Like, it's a very low chance of me actually winning this game, but I am still in it, and that is the important part. So I go into Haku here, I go into my Weavile, and all I need against this Umbreon is to get up some chip. Some chip is all I need. So here, I went to a random number generator, 1 or 2, Poison Jab or Icicle Crash. It landed on 2 to try to get the flinch, as they both have 30% chance, and Icicle Crash does a little bit more. So I decided to go for Icicle Crash. I could have tried to go for the Brick Break to maybe get like the get him in range of potential like crit Focus Blast after Wish recovery and stuff, but I don't think it would have mattered in the long run. I hope for a flinch maybe, because then I could have hit him again and then got him in range and stuff like that. So not even a crit can save me. If he goes for Hidden Power Fighting thinking he can kill me with Tech, then that is a possibility. I go for my Focus Blast though. I land my Focus Blast again. GOODRA is not missing. 60% Spadef drop. If he would have hit Hidden Power Fighting here, and I would have lived that, I could have won with Focus Blast, which would have been crazy. But alas, I fall down to the Brendan's last Pokemon, which is Umbreon. Super close game, and I'm just still in shock. Like, this happened last night at like 3 AM. This being on December. Today, the day I'm recording this is December the 6th. So it happened actually today at like 3 AM. Like December 6th, 3 AM. That's when I did this battle. And this is probably going up on the 10th, I think. Yeah, Saturday the 10th, possibly. And boy, God, I don't have words. This game was super good. Like, I'm really excited for the IBL now, because like this is a great opener. Super close game against Brendan. Unfortunately, Necrozma didn't get any play, but we will definitely see him in future weeks, and we can see if we can make him put in some work then. But I want to give a quick moment. Probably going to do a little edit screen here from transition from this to something else. I want to give MVP of this game to GOODRA. Reason being, spectacles were on. You see me. Knocked out the Salamence when all hope was lost. Knocked out the Magnezone, who's been a pain in the ass to the entire team. Applied heavy pressure to the Umbreon, as well as forcing Tapu Fini out, taking hits from Tapu Fini. Easily MVP of the game. MVP on his side has to be Umbreon, who could take any hit, and at the late game there, it just kind of cleaned up with Hidden Power Fighting and Assurance. Very nice set on his part. Wish Protect, HP Fighting, and Assurance, just to deal with everything. Very nice prep on Brendan's part. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button down below, as your support is greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out my opponent. Links will be in the description. All that fancy stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably with another type of video. Maybe 2 LP episodes. Maybe a Wi-Fi battle. Maybe something. I don't know what I have planned for Sunday. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you guys next time.